Welcome out to Richfield High School for coverage of the 1A state tournament. I'm Tyler Gibb alongside Mason Ahlstrom as we welcome you in for the second round matchup between Piute and Monticello. It's time for your State Bank of Southern Utah pregame report. Let's start with the 8th overall seed, the Monticello Buckaroos. They're coached by Josh Keyes in his 5th season. The Buckaroos finished 2nd in Region 19, going 6-2 in region play and 13-8 overall. They're led by their senior Caden Pearson and sophomore Cash Young. Those two combined for nearly 30 a game. Then looking over at the other side, the Piute Thunderbirds. Eric Jessen leads the way as head coach in his 8th season. They come in at 14-10 overall and 3-5 in Region 20. They did make it to the Region 20 championship. Coach Jessen said, "We knew we were good enough to be there. It was just a matter of piecing it together." They'll try to piece it together and make a run in this tournament. These two teams have not met up this season.
Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup. They're obviously similar rank, but Piute's a good, tough team, and from what I've heard about Monticello, this is going to be really tough.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. Obviously, the 8-9 matchup can always be a toss-up. So we got one close game this morning between Valley and Manila, and then a couple of games that weren't very close in the other two. So we'll see what this one brings to us. That will do it for your State Bank of Southern Utah pregame report. Thanks for choosing to keep your money local, helping support and build our community. As we get ready for tip-off, let's run through our starting lineups. For the Monticello Buckaroos, it's Cash Young, Cooper Nielsen, Jackson Keyes, Caden Pearson, and Shraken Lee. And for Piute, they will start Blake Dalton, Will Myers, Brody Montague, Colton Myers, and Taven Jessen. Let's get ready for tip-off. The United Mine Workers of America tip-off. UMWA is a powerful voice since 1890. The Union for All Workers. To join the UMWA for a more secure future, call today at 435-820-2692. Mason, what do you say? Let's play some basketball.
Let's play some basketball.
We will commentate the basketball. They'll play the basketball.
Yeah.
We wish we could be out there playing it, but
for sure.
In another day, another world, and it's Monticello who controls the tip. We'll work it around. Cash Young tries to go at Will Myers. Caden Pearson no good on the jumper, and Blake Dalton grabs the miss. Will Myers looks inside to Blake Dalton. Over his head, he misses, grabs his own miss. Myers will shoot the three, and that's off the back iron. Another second chance opportunity. 2 quick offensive rebounds by Blake Dalton.
You don't want to let Blake Dalton get too aggressive in that paint. He is a menace when he gets in there.
He's strong, he's physical, and he has a lot of experience in high-level tournament basketball. Monticello loses it up top. Controlled Jackson Keyes. And then a giveaway. Taven Jessen comes up with the loose ball. Montague tries to find Dalton inside but can't. And the Thunderbirds give it right back. Mason, you've played against Blake Dalton, right?
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
A couple of times.
Yeah, that was I couldn't stop him. He shut me down without a second thought, and he wasn't fun to say the least.
Yeah, you get some physical, strong players inside, and they can make it a not pleasant experience on the basketball floor.
A nightmare, to say the least.
And one thing about Coach Jessen is you'll see his energy, and that energy and passion is reflected onto his players. They play hard and physical.
Oh, yeah, Coach Jessen, he does a great job with his players. He makes sure he lets them know when they make a mistake, but he does a great job.
Inside, Taven Jessen Backs down, a good spin move, too strong. Blake Dalton, his third offensive rebound already, and this time he's able to finish. The first points belong to Piute. Quickly the other way, Monticello already 3 turnovers, just a little sloppy in the early going. And a great find inside. Brody Montague hits Will Myers in a quick 4-0 start for the T-Birds.
You don't want to leave any open space with Will. He'll take advantage of that.
Just a little bit of losing track of your guy in transition. You want to stop the ball, but that time they forget about Will Myers, and he sneaks behind the defense. Monticello looking to get settled in. And another turnover, Taven Jessen. Jessen gets the steal. The Thunderbirds set up the other way. Monticello's had great initial defense on the possessions. It's only been the second chance opportunities that have hurt them, and then transition.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of pressuring the ball.
Montague's 3 is no good. Another second chance opportunity. This time Montague tries to take it inside. A spin move, no good. Blake Dalton, he's on pace for 10 offensive rebounds in the first quarter already.
Yeah,
a foul against the Buckaroos.
Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, if you don't box Blake out quick, he's going to make you pay for it.
They get a second chance, the third chance on this possession. Montague no good on the 3, and they've got a foul against Taven Jessen going the other way. Monticello yet to score over 3 minutes in. Their defense has held strong, so they trail by just 4. Cash Young will cast from 3, no good. Looked good from our angle, just a little strong. And a foul will go against Cooper Nielsen. It's Colton Myers who skied for the rebound. And Mason, you caught up with Coach Josh Keyes of Monticello before the game. Let's hear our Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Yeah, so he just talked about they need to be really aggressive with this team, playing this Piute team. They're good. They're going to make them pay if they aren't. And he talked about executing on offense and keeping them shut down in the paint. So, yeah, that was your Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report. You know, the Utah Summer Games, they're pretty cool games. They have over, 20 sports?
They have over 40 sports, including flag 7-on-7 football and girls high school flag football.
Yeah.
So check them out. UtahSummerGames.org to register today. Will Myers, he has 4 points already, misses on that attempt. And Monticello grabs the rebound. Caden Pearson has already grabbed a few of those. Buckaroos in and out. Still nothing going for Monticello on offense. Piute trying to get it inside. Good interior defense from Monticello, not allowing any entry pass. Good cut from Will Myers. Spins, fakes, goes back towards the basket, and Will Myers is putting on a show. 6 points early.
Yeah, Will Myers is a special player. He's shifty. He can get physical in the paint. He's a great player for this Piute team.
Will Myers, he's a senior. Again, another guy with a lot of experience. Monticello, they haven't worked their way into the paint hardly at all today. A lot of outside shots and some turnovers sprinkled in has made the offense tough to come by. And again, another turnover as Jackson Keyes loses it out of bounds.
Piute's doing a great job of causing those turnovers, pressuring the ball. They're being really tough on the defensive side.
And we've seen, Mason, a lot of teams get out to some slow starts. We'll talk about it after the break, kind of your experience in playing in this tournament and those slow starts. But we will take a Zions Bank timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Garcane Propane on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Ruby's Inn General Store has the area's widest selection of Indian arts and crafts, curios, and groceries. Located 1 mile from the entrance to Bryce Canyon National Park, Ruby's General Store has what you need.
Brown Brothers Construction is your trusted ready-mix supplier. We proudly serve Wayne, Piute, Garfield, and Kane counties, delivering reliable and cost-effective concrete solutions for residential, commercial, and industrial projects. We are excited to announce we now offer concrete pumping services in Kane County. Need to get concrete to a hard-to-reach location? Our concrete pumping services make placement fast, easy, and efficient, saving you time and labor costs. Call us today and experience top-notch service with a commitment to excellence.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. Brody Montague comes out of the timeout, and Coach Jessen draws up a brilliant play to get one of his stars, Brody Montague, a look for three.
He is one that you do not want to let get hot. He will make you pay really fast if you let him get hot too early.
11-0 start. Monticello will need to find something soon. That Zions Bank timeout was for banking designed to help you score more. Zions Bank is for you. And Mason, you've played in this tournament a couple of times. What have you seen in terms of just coming to Richfield, the tournament, kind of the jitters that may come with that, and what makes it a little bit difficult to score?
Yeah, so these gyms, the Richfield gym and the SVC, are some of the biggest gyms 1A people ever play in. I mean, there's hundreds of people. The bleachers are what feels like a mile high. And in 1A, you've just grown up watching this stadium and this feel of it being so grand. So when you finally get the chance to play on it, it's like, wow, it makes you wonder, like, if you belong to be there. But when you actually do get the chance, it's really cool. You will definitely have some jitters for the first time, but the feel of it is not like nothing other.
Brody Montague hits back-to-back threes. Cash Young did get Monticello on the board with a nice jumper. Young is a sophomore. So you see Piute, a great pass inside from Cash Young. Cord Young not able to finish. Piute with the experience, they've been able to settle in a little bit easier. They've come out hot in the first quarter. Monticello, Cash Young, one of their leading scorers, a sophomore. Caden Pearson, he's a senior, averages 15 a game, but they've just got out to a little bit of a slower start.
Yeah, they've had some great looks. They just haven't been able to finish them.
And you have to imagine once Monticello does settle in, they'll have a run to counter of their own. Good pass from Blake Dalton inside. Myers unable to finish, too strong, and a tie-up will keep it with Piute. Gage Eliason will check in for Piute, and Jackson Kais will come back in for Monticello. Carlos Marr also comes in, and Brody Montague will go to the bench after hitting two big Bryce Canyon City threes. Good pass inside, but Caden Pearson swats it away, and it falls into Gage Eliason's hands. He lays it in for two, so a little bit of a bad break for Monticello just with the way the Caden Pearson block bounced. Cash Young can't convert. Kais the second chance and gets a soft bounce to fall. So 18-4, Piute jumps out after the first quarter. We'll see if Monticello can answer in the second. This is state championship basketball brought to you by the Windy Mesa Studio on TeamHive.live and KTTA 8.1.
Blackman Propane is a family company. We've been in business for 31 years. Full-service propane company servicing all of central and southern Utah and parts of Nevada and Arizona. We don't just service one, we service all.
Blood's Custom Meat is the answer when the question is, where should you go for your meat processing. From beef to wild game, Lane Blood and his crew can take care of any of your custom meat needs. The Piute County Chamber of Commerce welcomes you to the greatest playground in central Utah. Many recreation opportunities are found with horseback riding, hiking, rock hounding, river rafting, and of course ATVing. Come and enjoy Piute County. Go T-Birds!
Welcome back to the the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Blackburn Propane with warmth you can rely on, powered by family and fueled by trust. I'm Tyler Gibb alongside Mason Ahlstrom, David Tebbs, our producer. David Tebbs and Mike Ahlstrom and many others putting in a lot of work to make these broadcasts special to deliver the state tournament. They do a great job as Pearson rises for three and misses. Kai's the second chance, gives it to Pearson, and Pearson will go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Caden Pearson, the leader of this Monticello team. He averages over 15 points, 9 rebounds a game, and 3.5 assists. So he does a little bit of everything. Still looking to score his first basket today. Once he settles down, they've got him. Once Cash Young kind of gets in more of a flow, they have the pieces to work a comeback.
Yeah, they've gotten so many great looks. Their just shots aren't falling, and that'll happen to you sometimes.
Sometimes it's just an off day for teams, and the score may look a little more inflated than what it would normally be. And it's been Piute, especially Will Myers, who has been just on fire in this first half.
Yeah, Piute just has so much experience. I mean, they have two kids that have been playing big varsity minutes for 3 years of high school, and then 2 kids that played serious varsity minutes for last year and this year. So I don't think they have very many jitters going on.
And Will Myers already in double figures with 11. Great start for him, and Montague can't complete the pass inside to Jessen. The bell for school to get out at Richfield High School just went off, so the school is now officially basketball for the rest of the day.
Perfect.
School, yeah, you're right, out of session. 3 for Kai's is short. Good hustle play inside by Cooper Nielsen to save a possession. And Jackson Kai's puts it back. He's already got 4 second chance points today.
I think that bell was saying, it's time for basketball, get out of school.
That was the bell for Monticello to say, hey, it's time to, if you're going to start coming back, now's the time. Taven Jessen takes it strong inside. He'll go to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. I believe it's the first free throws for Piute.
And with Piute being so aggressive down in the paint, I'm surprised of that.
Yeah, they have got a lot of looks inside. Taven Jessen, a senior. He leads the team with 11.5 points per game. Piute has 3 scores in double digits, all between 10 and 11 points. Taven, Brody Montague, and Blake Dalton. But today it's been Will Myers, who's already in double figures. So they really have a lot of well-balanced scoring. Taven makes the second free throw, and a turnover by Monticello will give it back to the Thunderbirds. Get ready at the next dead ball or two. We'll do some Fab Rats trivia. What do you think?
I like the idea.
Piute looking to build on their 15-point lead. Taven looks to make a move inside. Picks up his dribble, and a beautiful look. Wow, what a pass to Carlos Marr from Taven Jessen. And when you've got a big guy that can pass like that on the interior.
That's so valuable.
Extremely valuable. We see that. I mean, some of the best players in the world right now in basketball are those guys that can pass on the interior, that have those ball skills, and Taven Jessen putting that on display.
Yeah, that look. He had eyes in the back of his head, almost looking like he didn't even see it. He just.
And also a great cut by Carlos Marr, seeing that Taven was stuck without a dribble. Great move from Caden Pearson. He fades away and gets it to swish through his first field goal. We'll see if that can get him started.
Yeah, Piute doesn't want to let this Monticello team get hot, because if they do, I think they'll be in pretty big trouble, even with their 15-point lead.
Leads can slip away quick. And the ball was tipped in the backcourt, but Colton Myers didn't see it, and so he knocks it out of bounds to Monticello. Let's play some Fab Rats. Fab Rats is an entertaining, family-friendly YouTube channel. We ask a trivia question. You email your answer to uhsslive@gmail.com.
So the question is, what's Fab Rats' most viewed video on YouTube?
What is Fab Rats' most viewed video on YouTube? Email your answer to the email on screen, uhsslive@gmail.com. Cash Young wants nothing to do with Fab Rats. He just wants to get buckets right now, but you'll win a Fab Rats t-shirt from the broadcast booth or some jerky, some new jerky this year.
Jerky's pretty good.
If you are the first one to answer, it is really good. Or a beanie. So all sorts of options.
Yeah.
That Fab Rats is getting more and more valuable.
Yeah.
Monticello looking to continue their run, and Caden Pearson with a great pass inside. Josh Kai's just not able to hang on.
Another great look that they just didn't come up with quite. Didn't quite come up with. That would be the proper wording for that.
Yeah, you can feel a little bit of momentum. It's 5 straight for Monticello, and they had a chance to make it 7 straight, cut it down to 10. And when you build yourself a hole, it's possessions like that where you have those open layups that you really want to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Drive inside from Montague. He'll take the contact and get to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Yeah, Montague most people know him as a shooter, but if you give him an open lane, he will take that and say thank you.
That's what he did right there. He's hit 46 threes on the year. A lot of times with these three-point shooters, it's going to open up those driving lanes a lot if you have people closing out.
Yeah.
And so if you can take advantage of that and drive inside, it can open some lanes.
And I think that's what Will Myers has been doing all game. People know he's dangerous, and they go flying out, and then he just takes advantage of it like no other.
Caden Pearson, he'll shoot it, and you see how quick he can heat up. He has 6 points in the second quarter after going scoreless in the first.
Yeah, Piute might want to keep their eyes on him pretty tightly.
Caden Pearson has officially inserted himself into the state tournament. 6 quick points for him. Monticello down 11, and another great pass inside. Blake Dalton finishes.
The entire Piute team has great court vision. They make that extra pass. And those Caden Pearson again.
Caden Pearson.
He is on fire.
He said, hey, don't forget about me. I know it took me a minute to get going, but now he is fully on fire.
He's saying, I'm here and I'm here to stay.
But, going back to Piute and just their interior passing and how you say the whole team has that court vision. I mean, Coach Jessen, he's coached a lot of basketball, coached a lot of big games, and he's a very successful coach. You have to think that sort of ball movement gets people buying into the team and working that ball movement.
Yeah, and Coach Jessen with 4 state championships in his coaching career, he knows how to do it properly.
He does, and he's one of the more fun personalities that you'll see around 1A basketball.
For sure.
extremely kind and friendly guy.
Oh, yeah.
If you just saw him on the screen, only watching and never met the guy, you'd wonder if he'd maybe get a little upset at you if you approached him, because he shows that passion, but it's all in fun, and his players love him. So a great pass inside. Taven unable to finish. Gets a second chance, but no good. So Monticello slowly but surely chipping away at the lead, and good job by Will Myers to force a turnover on Cash Young. I believe shot clock malfunction. Shot clock reads 25, although Piute only had the ball for a couple seconds.
Now that shot clock rules can be pretty confusing sometimes. I've done it, and I've got a lot of parents yelled at me for it.
It's a new element to high school basketball within the last couple of years, so people are still getting used to.
But I've liked it a lot. It's changed the game, I think, for the better.
Taven Jessen, the hoop and the harm, finishes through the contact. He'll go to the Legacy A's hardware free throw line.
Taven finishing through contact really well today.
Caden Pearson picks up the foul, just his first. Taven off the back iron. He's 1 for 3 at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line today. Cash Young rims out a 3. Piute doing a good job to respond to Monticello's many runs. They lead by 12, just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Will Myers already in double figures at 11, gets it taken away. Cash Young on the steal. Caden Pearson, don't leave him alone. He'll spot up for 3, just off the left iron. Montague, a good move inside. Nearly an acrobatic finish, but he'll get 2 free throws.
Once again, showing his ability to drive, not only shoot, but drive in.
Yeah, and you see how quick he moved when he got the ball in the corner, didn't hesitate. Montague 2 for 2 at the line today, 8 points. Montague, a junior, averages 11. He's got 4 20-point games this season. He's nearly halfway there in the first half.
Yeah, when a team has 3 of those dominant scorers, even 4 with Will included, they're a hard team to beat.
They are, and they're showing why. It was Will Myers in the first quarter. It's Brody Montague this time. And Monticello able to save it.
Great hustle.
Cash Young, a floater inside, and that's a big basket for the Buckaroos. Pearson and Young have combined for the last 13 Buckaroo points. Those two average a combined 30 a game, and they're showing why as they keep Monticello within striking distance.
Monticello needs a big score right here to get some momentum back and maybe shut some of Piute's momentum down.
You're exactly right. You always want to go into the locker room with the momentum. And although Monticello will surely be trailing at halftime, they can go in there feeling good about their comeback chances. As Cash Young cashes in a big-time Bryce Canyon City 3.
We should start calling him Cash Money.
Cash Money Young. And it's the first time that Monticello has been within single digits since it was 8-0. So really, since basically the start of the game, Monticello has worked their way back, and the buzzer sounds, Piute unable to convert. So Monticello trails by 9, but they head into the locker room with the momentum. Stick around for the SUU halftime report on state championship basketball Brought to you by Bryce Canyon City on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Bryce Canyon City is your destination for adventure. Cruise the miles of scenic trails on e-bikes, ATVs, horses, mountain bikes, or on foot. Let us take your breath away with a stunning array of winter activities, the rodeo, shopping for memorable souvenirs, world-class stargazing, and of course, the majestic Bryce Canyon National Park. Make Bryce Canyon City your next stop for an unforgettable adventure. All the amenities the city can provide. Visit brycecanyoncityut.gov.
The Bryce Canyon Half Marathon course takes you through the iconic red rock that is abundant throughout Bryce Canyon country. Also enjoy the 5K or Color Me Fun run. Register today at BryceCanyonHalfMarathon.com. Race is scheduled for the second Saturday in July.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Welcome back to the SUU halftime report. It was Piute who jumped out to an 18-2 lead near the end of the first quarter, but Monticello answered back. A strong finish to the first half, led by Cash Young and Caden Pearson.
Yeah, they really put the team on their back and said, all right, let's do this crap.
They have combined for 21 of the 23 points. Cash Young has 10, Caden Pearson has 9. And then on the other side, it's Will Myers and Brody Montague who have been fantastic.
Yeah, they've really been picking the defense apart and just really they've been killing the defense with drive and shooting. They've been doing it all.
Yeah, Will Myers has 11 points, 8 in the first quarter, and Brody Montague hit 2 Bryce Canyon City threes. He's also in double figures with 10. And Piute's ball movement has just been a treat to watch.
Just impeccable. They've been it's been a bunch of Magic Johnsons and Nikola Jokic's out there.
It has been. So Piute working the ball movement. They've got the 9-point lead. Monticello has been on the comeback trail ever since falling down 18-2, and they're nearly halfway back. They trail by 9. This has been your SUU halftime report. SUU is where you soar. Check them out at suu.edu.
Mornings are busy. Breakfasts to make, lunches to pack, kids to get out the door. I didn't think I could add anything else to my plate. But my online business was growing, and I knew I needed the skills to take it further. That's when I found Southern Utah University. With the flexibility and support SUU offers, I can fit classes around my life, earning my degree while still being there for my family. Because at SUU, this is where I sit.
Supports Piute High School in the 1A region and state tournaments. Good luck to all teams participating in the postseason games. Go Thunderbirds!
all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today, 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
The Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, where true cowboys, real cattlemen, locals, and city slickers gather for our famous homemade food. Big news, we are moving to a new location that includes a large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come see us at the new Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981. Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Piute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Hello?
Garcane Propane proudly sponsors Region 20 basketball. We are here to meet your propane needs. Call us 800-747-5403.
Comes to traditions, at the top of the list has to be a stop at Henry's Drive-In on Highway 89 in Panguitch for a hot and juicy chubby cheeseburger and an order of homemade onion rings. From the amazing crew at Henry's, they wish all teams success.
Camille Bagley with highcountryrealty.net. With over 25 years helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Camille a call and turn your dream into an address. highcountryrealty.net.
We welcome you back into the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Warmth you can rely on, powered by family, fueled by trust. I'm Tyler Gibb with Mason Ahlstrom, David Tebbs, our producer, and Michael Parsons on the camera. We're set for second half action. Piute will control with a 9-point lead. Monticello scored the last 5 of the first half, and just inside, Blake Dalton can't connect. And Caden Pearson goes the other way. Great ball movement inside. Kais can't finish over Montague.
Yeah, Montague's got some length. If you try to put up a shot over him, he's not going to let you.
Kai's had a little bit of height advantage, but Montague got up. Taven Jessen spinning, but can't convert. Traken Lee attacks at Taven Jessen. Takes a bump. No good. Good defense by Taven. Colton Myers thought about a 3. Passes it to Will. Will, strong move inside. Too strong on the layup. Will Myers had 4 field goals in the first quarter, just 1 since. Pearson works it around. Cooper Nielsen over to Pearson. Pearson inside, stripped by Blake Dalton. You see the quick hands and good defense from Blake Dalton.
Yeah, Blake, for being such a massive man, he is pretty quick with it.
Taven, good move inside. Can't finish. So we've seen a lot of good looks by both teams really to start the second half, specifically Piute. Neither team able to finish, and Coach Kais wants to talk things over. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games on 1aball.com.
Junction Town, destination located in the middle of the Piute ATV trail system with the beautiful Beaver Mountains to the west and the Monroe Mountains to the east, and world-class trout fishing just minutes away. Wishing the T-Birds success.
The town of Kingston proudly supports all Piute High School athletes. Best of luck to all the hard-working Region 20 teams in the tournament games. Go Thunderbirds.
KP Livestock Covers builds tough, custom livestock covers, farm structures, and more built to last. If you can dream it, we can build it. Proudly supporting 1A sports and the communities that make them great. Call Kate Severe for customizations, quotes, and deliveries at 435-418-0989.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for game-winning banking with the home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. We'll see what Josh Kais draws up out of the timeout. Cash Young, a wide open 3 is what they get, and he just misses. Taven Jessen the rebound. So Coach Kais draws up a play to get a good look for Cash Young, who had 10 points in the first half. And a bump by Monticello. Well, Mason Ahlstrom caught up with Coach Jessen of Piute at halftime. Let's toss it to him for the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games sideline report.
Yeah, so I went down and asked him what his game plan was going into this, and he just said he's happy with how they're running the offense, but they need to be quicker for the rotations on defense and make sure they remember the scouting report that they got for the 2 main scorers of Monticello, and they just he wants to execute a little bit more on offense, and but overall he's pretty happy with his team.
Yeah, you have to imagine the closeout to the first half by Cash Young and Caden Pearson had Coach Jessen not too happy with the way they let them get what they wanted, and that time Caden Pearson can't finish, and Will Myers throws it up to Taven. Taven, 1 dribble inside, no good. Will Myers got back in the scoring department on the possession before that for Piute. The first points 3 minutes in of the third quarter for either team.
Yeah, they cooled down a little bit going to the locker room, but I'm sure it won't be very long before they heat up.
Cash Young got another good look there, but he's off the back iron, and it's a similar start to how the first quarter, the first half started for Monticello. They couldn't find any points.
Yeah. And now Piute's having some of that luck, and Monticello really needs to capitalize on that.
Will Myers spots up for three. The hot hand continues. He's up to 16 points. Caden Pearson tries to answer, and a tie-up is called. It will stay with Monticello. So a good job to fight for an extra possession for the Buckaroos as Cord Young checks in. Traken Lee sits out, but for Monticello, they've had their little spurts where they make a run. It's just Piute's responded, and you know, pretty soon if you're Monticello, the clock's going to be working against you pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Caden Pearson, he answers, so he knows. He knows the urgency.
He's making sure we know that he has a hot hand as well.
Caden Pearson in double figures with 11. So Cash Young with 10, Caden Pearson with 11, Jackson Kais with 4. That's all the scoring for Monticello. Montague looking inside. Will Myers, a strong take, takes it at Pearson, and good defense from Pearson causes a miss. Back the other way, Cooper Nielsen loses control, and Will Myers tries to throw it ahead to Brody Montague, and Cash Young chases it back and forces it off of Montague.
Yeah, Cash Young, he's being really aggressive on defense. He's not letting them get anything too easy.
Cash, a sophomore, averages 14 a game. Pearson looking inside for Kais. A good fake. Inside, Jackson Kais, his third basket of the game. Back to a 10-point game.
Yeah, Kais felt nothing on his back, and he did a nice little spin move and laid it right in.
Yeah, they faked the handoff, and Piute kind of bit towards the middle. He spun back the other way, and Brody Montague with a response. Good floater and touch inside for Brody Montague. Pearson trying to answer, a good look inside.
Great pass.
Cord Young takes the bump and finishes his first points of the night. So Monticello's offense starting to click.
Yeah, Monticello's starting to see some of those passes that Piute was making earlier in the game.
Good hands by Cooper Nielsen, forces the turnover. Monticello back the other way. Cash Young, right wing, too strong. Nearly an offensive rebound, but Brody Montague snatches it away. In the corner, Colton Myers, no good, and a push in the back against Taven Jessen. So Monticello, it's been hovering right around. The closest they got since they trailed 18-2 was 9 at halftime. Piute, it's been a slow third quarter for both teams, but Monticello with a chance to get it to 7 or 8 on this possession.
Yeah. Yeah, if Monticello could have a big basket right here, that'd be huge for them.
Once you kind of get into that 5 or 6 range, 4, 5, or 6, that's kind of when the team that led by 16 in the first quarter starts to feel that pressure of, oh no, they're right on our tails now.
And that's when the team that's making the comeback really gets that fire lit under them and it's like, all right, let's do this.
Good defense by Will Myers on Cash Young.
Great
the
find.
Pass ahead to Blake Dalton, and I think he got a little too far ahead of himself. He went to pass it to Carlos Marr, but the ball slipped out of his hands before he could do that.
Yep. Yeah, this Piute team runs the ball up the court really well.
Young over to Cash Young. Cord to Cash. And a foul called against Piute, just the second team foul. Brody Montague's first. Traken Lee thought about the three. Instead, he decides to get the easier one up close. The 2-point basket is good for Traken Lee, and it's an 8-point game. Dalton up top. Will Myers finds a wide open Dalton inside. Cord Young. Quick defense on the help side, but he's there a little bit too late and has to foul.
Yeah, you don't want to give Blake too many open looks down there. He will make you pay pretty quickly.
Yeah, they just lost track of him for a little bit. It's better to force him to go to the free throw line rather than the wide open layup.
Oh, yeah.
Blake Dalton averages 10 a game, just at 5 so far with that free throw at the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line.
Yeah, Monticello really doing a great job with Piute's bigs, because Piute's bigs, they can kill you in a hurry.
So back to 10. 10-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Good pass inside from Cash to Caden Pearson. He fades away and is short. Shot clock turned off. Monticello cut it to 8. And then Blake Dalton knocked down those free throws. Piute with a chance to extend the lead before the end of the quarter. Dalton inside against the smaller Nielsen. The second chance is good. Back to a 12-point lead. Blake Dalton with 4 straight.
Blake Dalton probably has, 12 offensive rebounds this game? He is being a monster on the boards this game.
Cash Young almost gets it to fall, and that's right, Blake Dalton, a big reason why Piute leads by 12 after 3. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by Ruby's Inn on KSLSports.com.
It's time for championship basketball, and Lamb Excavating, located in Orderville, Utah, wishes all teams the best of luck in the postseason. Lamb Excavating can help you with all of your excavation needs, from gravel to chip seal and any other excavating. No job is too big or too small. Give Darwin and the boys a call, 435-648-2318. Now let's play some ball.
Last Chance Lumber is located in Circleville, Utah and specializes in custom rough cut lumber. They offer quality products at fair prices. Contact Scott Dalton today at 435-231-3263 for your next order. Go T-Birds! The town of Marysville wishes all participating teams good luck in the postseason tournaments. Located in Piute County, Marysville is known for its various ATV trails and gorgeous scenery. They host many annual events with activities for the whole family. Go Thunderbirds!
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Welcome back to the Blackburn Propane broadcast booth. Piute inside. Will Myers continues his strong afternoon. Blackburn Propane, warmth you can rely on, powered by family and fueled by trust. Foul is going to be called on the ground on Taven Jessen.
Will Myers looks like he's running off Blackburn Propane out there.
He is. He has been the fuel for the Thunderbirds. Looks like they're going to give him continuation. I didn't even see that. I just assumed it was on the ground, but Traken Lee, the and one opportunity, and it's a big play right there by Traken.
Yeah. Yeah, Monticello really hoping to catch fire here, get it back within a couple of points and within striking distance.
Taven, good pass inside to Carlos Marr. Dalton, he's stuck underneath, and timeout by Coach Jessen just as Carlos Marr broke for a good look. This is a Zions Bank timeout on state championship basketball by Chicken Lights and the Chrome Truck Show in Panguitch on KSLSports.com.
Supports Piute High School in the 1A region and state tournaments. Good luck to all teams participating in the postseason games. Go Thunderbirds.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing needs, contact Color Country Plumbing. Specializing in new construction, call today 435-231-3950. Wishing all of Region 20 success in the postseason.
The Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, where true cowboys, real cattlemen, locals, and city slickers gather for our famous homemade food.
Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch, Utah, where real cowboys along with locals gather for our famous homemade food. Big news! We are in our new location. We couldn't be more pleased. With a new large banquet room to accommodate large parties and events. Come join us at the Cowboy Smokehouse in Panguitch.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. Caden Pearson with a big block. Zions Bank, for banking that helps you stay in the game no matter where you are. Zions Bank is for you. Couple of big plays when Monticello's been on nearly life support. Caden Pearson the block, and Traken Lee had the and one, but a giveaway there doesn't help their chances at the comeback. Piute patiently works it around. Taven gets his pass picked off. Good play by Traken. Cash Young deals with some pressure from Will Myers as he goes up, and Jackson Keyes for three. A big basket from Jackson Keyes.
Puts him within 8.
He's up to 9 points on the afternoon, and Monticello doing just enough to keep them within striking distance. And a moving screen called by Will Myers. Caden Pearson is the one that took the hit. It looked like he fell into Blake Dalton, but that's because Will Myers knocked him into him.
Yep.
So Monticello, each time you think that they might just kind of fold and Piute will run away with it, they've responded.
Yeah. Monticello really is doing a great job at keeping it close. They haven't gotten it quite within the point where they could take the lead, but they've gotten close a couple of times.
This is the closest they've been since it was, excuse me, the very beginning of the game. Piute jumped out to a 13-0 lead. Has not been closer than 8 since then, and Taven Jessen, another turnover. As Coach Jessen yells at his son, says, hey, slow it down.
Yeah.
We don't need to rush. It's a good thing they added the shot clock, though, because it makes games like these a little bit more interesting when a team's trying to come back and one team can't just hold it for a minute straight.
Yeah, I remember probably one of the catalysts of the shot clock was there was one year in the state tournament that Valley was playing Panguitch, and Valley held it the entire game. And the final score was like 15-10 or something.
That's right. Taven Jessen had the basket to extend it to double digits again. Blake Dalton inside. The response, a quick 4 straight for the T-Birds. And a timeout called by Coach Keyes as the lead has ballooned back to 12. This is state championship basketball, brought to you by Color Country Plumbing on TeamHive.live.
Fab Rats is an entertaining YouTube channel based in beautiful southern Utah. Paul, Michelle, and the crew showcase major and minor fabrication builds, off-road adventures, family fun, and much more. Check them out on YouTube and subscribe today. Are you looking for ways to protect your agricultural-related investments from lack of precipitation and market downturns? We are the Ag Experts. Our team specializes in PRF insurance, LRP insurance, and ranch insurance. Give Chad a call today to learn how you can protect your calf check from the market downturns and your livestock range from drought. Don't get caught at the bottom of the cycles. Choose the experts. Choose us, your agriculture insurance specialists. Call Chad Lyman with Tyler Jeffs & Associates at 435-633-5981. Celebrating over 80 years of service, Garfield Ready Mix and Bryce Valley Builders are proud to sponsor 1A basketball. Providing quality concrete to Piute, Kane, Garfield, and Wayne counties, the mudders at Garfield Ready Mix are the best around.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout. For banking that helps you power forward, Zions Bank is for you. Monticello trails by 12. Piute has led from start to now. And Monticello, costly turnover at a time that when you can't really afford to have a giveaway.
Yeah, Monticello's had some turnovers that have really inhibited their play. I think that's been what has been the deciding factor in this game, really.
Foul on Caden Pearson, his second, just the first team foul. We do have a Fab Rats trivia winner. Heidi Jensen answered correctly. The most viewed video that Fab Rats has on YouTube is titled Now What, with 1.9 million viewers. So Heidi Jensen, you have won. As Will Myers knocks down the Bryce Canyon City three.
That's a little celebration for you, Heidi.
And a 15-point lead. Just like that, Monticello calls another timeout. Heidi Jensen, head over to the broadcast booth at the Sevier Valley Center to win a t-shirt, beanie, or jerky of your choice. We'll take a timeout on state championship basketball by Lamb Excavating on TeamHive.live.
Hey Mom, I'm going to Sydney.
Are you tired of winter and ready to ride? We invite you to the Bryce Canyon Mule Days. Join us in Tropic, Utah, the first week in May for guided mule rides, vendors, food, and fun, including arena events, all mule fun rodeo, and ranch sorting. Then Friday night, a live concert featuring Dave Stamey and Bren Hill. The premier Chrome in the Canyon Mule Sale on Saturday. Learn more at BryceCanyonMuleDays.com, and we will see you there.
This play-by-play sportscast is...
Welcome back as Blake Dalton finishes the two.
Wide receiver from quarterback Brody Montague.
That's right. So it looks like Piute will fend off any Monticello comeback attempts. The winner of this will go on to play the top-seeded Rich Rebels. Rich defeated Altamont earlier today, just before this game. Will Myers, no good. And rebound fought for. And a good take inside. Colton Myers will get to the Legacy Ace Hardware free throw line. Colton Myers with the first free throw is good. Second free throw. It's good from Colton Myers. His first points of the game, he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Knocked out of bounds off of Piute. Well, what do you say, Mason? We look at your State Bank of Southern Utah play of the game. Earlier in the first half, a beautiful backdoor find for Piute. Well, another dead ball for us. So Piute took it inside. Blake Dalton with a cut and the backdoor find to, is it Brody Montague on the finish?
I believe so.
So good. That just shows the ball movement and work that Piute's had all afternoon to help take care of Monticello. There we go again, another backdoor cut. Taven with the eyes. Colton Myers with the finish.
Colton Myers, he's kind of a sleeper. He is on the floor mostly for his defense, but he can be an offensive threat.
Jackson Kai's no good on the three. And you know, when you have 3 double-digit scorers and guys that can score, you need some guys on the floor that are just love to get out there, hustle. They'll take their points when they come, but they'll fit into their role, and That's exactly what Colton Myers does.
A great role player.
Just a sophomore. And you know, a lot of times when you are an underclassman and you have some really good juniors and seniors, that's what your role is you're kind of the glue guy, and down the road, you know, when you become the junior and senior, then your offensive role and your ball usage really increases.
Yeah.
You earn that trust from the coaching staff and from your teammates by filling in as the underclassman that does all the
dirty work.
The dirty work, the hustle plays. Another timeout. This is state championship basketball brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Chad Lyman on KTTA.
This play-by-play sportscast is brought to you by Myers Family Dental. A better life starts with a beautiful smile. Located in Circleville, Utah, Myers Family Dental is a proud supporter of Piute High School athletics. Good luck, Thunderbirds.
You like car shows? Well, let's supersize it as trucks from all over come for you to enjoy at the Panguitch City Truck Show. It's a family fun event on the 4th of July weekend. Friday night is the light show on Panguitch Main Street from 8 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, the show will be at the Panguitch City Park from 10 to 4. Truck registration is $75. We support all truck drivers that make our communities better, so why not show off their trucks? We wish all teams success.
Welcome back from the Zions Bank timeout for Big Time Banking with the home team feel. Zions Bank is for you. Brody Montague gets an open look out of the timeout. No good. Caden Pearson grabs the miss. Cash Young, a dribble into a three, and he buries it. The Bryce Canyon City three, Cash Young's third of the game. Brody Montague will try again. No good. Will Myers, he's been everywhere today. On the finish, the putback, and Coach Jessen signals for a timeout, but he mainly just wants to get his subs in. And that's what they will do. So no time will actually be, or maybe it will. It looks like Monticello does want to take a little bit of time to draw something up, just a brief huddle.
Yeah, just a little bit breather.
They'll send in their subs as well.
Yeah, last year when we played for Tabiona, this was when we played against Tabiona in the SVC first round. This was my role. I came in, played a minute or two, had fun.
It's good to get that experience in there.
Oh yeah.
In for Monticello, we got Tristan Felix will attempt the three. Tristan Felix is in. Seth Taylor. Cord Young. Tom Morrison. And Jaden Camacho. Loose ball picked up. In for Piute. See, Camacho works it around, and Morrison tosses it over to Seth Taylor, and loose ball Monticello picked up. So those guys are in there fighting, trying to earn that
Catch the coach's eye.
Time, exactly. Oh, and look at that. Cord Young buries the three. Cord Young up to 5 points.
If I was in this situation for Piute, I'd go from half court and cast it just for fun.
That's right. Navarez, Millett, Eliason, Lamar checked in there at the end for Piute, and they'll win it 60-41. Piute advances to face Rich. Stick around for the the Ruby's Inn post-game report and the Larry H. Miller Utah Summer Games Player of the Game.